even remember the name of the textbook, Calhoun Reader. And then nobody believed me. I got all these emails saying I was a liar because I couldn't find the textbook. I mean, I've got like 4 storage sheds now full of books and documents and videos just rotting out in the heat. But the Prison Planet Forum people found just scores. I know it was more than 50 textbooks and links and scans and articles and statements where the family's a disease. We've got to get rid of it. It's horrible. We've got to break it up. We've got to get rid of it. It's terrible. And then I randomly walk up last week and grab an Atlantic Monthly with the idea to just see what was in it off the Barnes & Noble shelf. And it's got an article in here saying, get rid of marriage, it's bad. And the whole thing's about global carbon taxes and chemtrailing, how chemtrailing may save the earth. And then today, there's an article in the New York Times attacking having children and families and saying it's bad, be selfish, don't get married, don't have kids, called Does Having Children Make You Happy? Folks, I'm not even looking in this, and I'm drowning in it. I'm not even looking for it. It's everywhere. It's a total cult. They run almost everything. They love it. They love the power trip that they're on the inside and know about the plan to sterilize everybody and kill everybody. And let me tell you, when you get around these professors and these globalists, they only eat organic. They only drink highly filtered water, reverse osmosis or distilled. They're all obsessed with it, and they sit there with pleasure watching everyone being poisoned and get off on it. These are the ultimate criminals against humanity. They are sickening, degenerate filth. Don't take their vaccines. Don't drink their water, and don't eat their processed food, and understand the head technology czar of the entire country wrote a government textbook proposing how to carry out a planetary government to take your children and to sterilize them, and how to put it in your water and food, and how to put implants in you to control you. It's 1,100 pages. We got it posted up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Now, it was posted Saturday. Paul's doing another article, but we need to repost the original up on Prison Planet and Infowars on the main page. But the title of it, the title of the article, where you can then go read the book for yourself, is Obama Science Advisors Called for Planetary Regime to Enforce Totalitarian Population Control Measures. And as of this morning, if you Google the name of this bastard, John Holdren, and click Google News, Paul Watson's story is the #1 link, meaning it's gotten the most hits and views. World Daily has copied us and done a story on it. I'm glad. Good job. Of course, they didn't source us, and they made it a front-page magazine issue about how it's the left that wants to do this. No, it's system-wide. See, if we just blame the left for being a bunch of murdering eugenicists, we don't stop it. It's both parties. Nixon was heavy into it. Bush Sr., the last Bush, Clinton. It doesn't matter. Tory, Labor. It doesn't matter. Social Democrat in Germany, or conservative, or socialist. It doesn't matter what party. There's only one country I know of that isn't part of this, and I know they're corrupt and bad and do a lot of bad stuff. There's one country that publicly admits this is going on and says they're not part of it. They do it quietly, and they pay people to have children. And that's Russia. And they've got news articles and reports saying the communists were paid by foreign banks to sterilize the Russian people, just like China and North Korea, and now they pay you to get married and have kids. And they have big mass public weddings, and they even have mass breeding parties, which is something Hitler did, and it's somewhat immoral, but it's better than the entire group dying. And Russia has mass breeding events now because they're standing up. My God, when Russia is the only thing with half a grain of sanity, I don't know what we're going to do, God. I don't know what we're going to do, God. Listen, you stupid liberal getting your Starbucks coffee, acting smart, think you know it all with your carbon credit sticker on the back of your car saying, my car is offset by carbon credits. Listen, jackass, they're killing your kid, they're killing you. It isn't cute and it isn't funny. Now, maybe you haven't been let in on the full story. You just know, well, of course there's too many people. Yes, according to your worldview, that's a fact. It isn't. But you're being hit by it too, dummy. Don't you love your little child more? You're shooting up with the cancer viruses more than you love your phony environmental crud? It has nothing to do with the environment. All right. I said I was getting into this next hour. I could talk for 20 hours on this. I can't sleep over this. And then I find a government textbook written by the science czar that lays out everything we reverse engineered word for word. Now get this straight. I'm not tooting my horn when I say I reverse engineered this. There's thousands of government documents and reports and statements, and they all say the same thing. And they've all proposed it, but they do it in a piece here, a piece there. This is all in one textbook. The next best thing to see the whole picture is the 1996 Biological Diversity Assessment, officially passed as law and policy by the United Nations. That's got it all, too, but it's only 91 pages. This thing is 1,100 pages, and I've only gotten through 200 and something because I'm busy trying to make a film, do radio shows, and I'm fighting as hard as I can, ladies and gentlemen. This is real. Cops, you're running around being told fear for your life from gun owners and veterans and conservatives. Meanwhile, we got a bunch of control freaks, scientific dictators, that's what they call themselves, running things that openly say in thousands of quotes and books and documents that they're putting crap in our water and food and air, and we've caught them doing it. They're killing you, too. They're probably, listen, they don't like me covering this. I'm risking my life telling you this stuff, folks, and doing it with a large platform, but I don't care. I care about humanity more. I know the species lives on. I'm more worried about innocent people being killed and children being enslaved and people being forcibly sterilized than I am about getting killed. And people call that heroic. That's called basic human spirit. Because I know I'm going to grow old and die, folks. I only care about my children and their grandchildren and everybody else's kids. I care about the species. I realize I'm a flash in the pan, but the species lives forever. You know that quote from Full Metal Jacket? We ought to try to find it and play it. I don't know the exact quote, but you may go to war. You may die, but the Marine Corps lives forever. Well, that's a mere shadow of a human instinct you already know and understand. I am going to die, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't want our species being seized by a bunch of transhumanist technocrats to play God. That's what they say they're doing, to manipulate and change our species as they see fit and cull the majority of us so a bunch of selfish bastards get to go forward in the future and the rest of us don't. A bunch of psychos get to go forward. They call that evolution. And then wall us off from the future. And, I mean, it's a horrible crime. And so let me tell you, it is not a sacrifice if I get killed in this. It is an honor and a great blessing. This is what I was born for. It's what you were born for, is to stand up for the tribe, stand up for the human species, to love the species, and reach for the stars. And listen, all the blood that was spilt into the ground of our forefathers for liberty and freedom, it beats in us right now in our hearts. I am those founding fathers, and so are you. I am Andrew Jackson, and so are you. So they kill me, it doesn't matter. As long as the species goes on, I live on in my brethren to come.
Recognize that sound? If you're taking vitamins and minerals in pill form, that's exactly where many are ending up. Hello, my name is Dr. David Friedman. According to the Physician's Desk reference, vitamins in a pill form are 10% absorbed. So for every $100 you spend on vitamins, that's $90 you're flushing down the toilet. In fact, orderlies at hospitals call these bedpan bullets. Start absorbing the nutrients you swallow. Introducing Chews for Health, a delicious tasting chewable containing 16 superfruits, sea vegetables, and antioxidants. Stop paying for nutrients your body doesn't use. Order Chews for Health today. 1-800-210-1922. The first 300 callers will receive a free copy of my best-selling CD, America's Unbalanced Diet. Isn't it time you stop flushing your vitamins down the toilet? 1-800-210-1922 or go to orderchews.com.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
In the near future, Earth is dominated by a powerful world government.
It's known as the Bilderberg Group. Could their objective be world domination?
For thousands of years, their dark order grew. Now, as they hail the birth of the New World Order, their great dream of exterminating 80% of humanity is at hand. For the first time in history, the elite's plan for world government is blown wide open. You will learn the secret that drives the entire New World Order agenda.
Bilderberg is making great progress toward a world government.
Most people have no idea. They're not after money. They have all the money they need. They're after power. That's their aphrodisiac.
Order Endgame on DVD at prisonplanet.com or Infowars.com, or watch it online right now at prisonplanet.tv. Endgame, blueprint for global enslavement. You have been warned.